Okay, guys, this is what I got for the solution. I found the two equations that we're looking at. One is to solve for the perimeter, and the other is to solve for the surface area. First, I set them equal to each other to solve to see if it was possible, and I did come up with an answer set. So next, I went and used the substitution method. I picked one of the equations. I took this one, the x times y is 64, solved for x, substituted substituted that into the other equation so that you have all y's. So you see this is actually the substituting the y from the other equation. Okay, and then I started solving. I tried to solve it by factoring, but then I realized it was a quadratic equation. And here you see it turned into a quadratic equation when I tried to simplify it. So I reformatted it into quadratic equation format and started solving like that. I made a mistake here. Naomi, you should know this. You're supposed to simplify first. If I had simplified, I could have reduced everything by a factor of 4, it looks like. Or at least a factor of 2. I could have simplified this all by a factor of 2, but I forgot all about that step. Anyway, here's the solving of the quadratic equation. That probably looks familiar to everybody. Should have learned this. Most of us have probably forgotten it though. The answer set was, in the end, y equals 16 plus or minus 13.5864. Yeah. And then that gives us two solutions. Y equals 29.865, or it equals 2.146. Then I went back and substituted to check. So I substituted for this one I substituted the y as the 29.856 number, solved, and I wound up with this is the solution set. I checked the numbers and they work. They're not clean. It's not. I don't know if the answer is supposed to be whole numbers, but that doesn't come out to be whole numbers. I didn't check the other solution, but according to the quadratic equations answer, there's actually two solution sets. So you could actually solve for the other number, the 2.1436. You could solve for the 2.1436, and that should also work. But when I plugged these two numbers into either equation, the answer was 64. Although because I rounded off to the third place, one of the answers came out to 63.98, something like that. But the teacher should accept this. So, 33 years old, and I still remember how to do a quadratic equation. Or even harder than that was to figure it out. This is Nixon. Say hi, Nixon.
Hi.
Okay.
Grab my books.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Hello.
Madison wanted to be in the picture too. She was jealous because Nixon was in and she wasn't. So say hi, everybody, Madison.
Hi, everybody.
And Nixon's eating a stainless steel marble. Anyway, like I meant to say before, the hard part wasn't solving the equation. It was, like all math challenges, figuring out which equation to use or what process to go by. But knowing that Naomi's in high school, I assumed it was going to be quadratic equation. So I kind of took a wild guess that was going to end up being the answer. Bye.